Hi guys. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get things like OTP verification code from your email when creating a test. So the example I'm going to be using in this tutorial, we're going to be creating an account on a website that sends an OTP code that will be used in completing the registration flow to an email address. So first off, I want to grab a Scandium provided mail address that I can use to receive emails. So I'll copy this email here. I'm now going to the platform itself. So I have this. Now I'll start to record. So we'll try to create an account now. Then, then we're going to have the email address. So in this email address field, we're going to have the email address that we copied earlier on. So this email address is a very valid one that can receive email messages. Now, so on creating an account, I'm met with this field where I'm supposed to provide an OTP, a one-time verification code that has been sent to my email address. Now, using the Scandium toolbar, I'm going to go to Mailbox. So now on getting to the mailbox, I can see that an email has been sent. So I click on this. Now this is the mail contents. This is the OTP that I'll be getting from this email. So typically, yes, I want to copy this to use. But now, aside from copying it, what I also want to do now is I want to right click on it so that the context menu comes out. And then on the Scandium extension in the context menu, I'll then click on extract value from elements. So when I do that, I see this notification that a step has been added for me. So we're going to edit this step shortly after the test is done recording. So I'll come back to my field here. Remember, I've copied the OTP, so I'm just going to paste this here to complete my registration process. So now that I am successfully signed in, I can see my dashboard right here. So it means registration is successful. So I could just add an assertion to that effect. So I could assert that I can see test cases, which is an indication that I have been logged in successfully. So I'll save the assertion, then I'll stop the recording. So now back to the list of steps. So what I want to look for a step where an extraction of variable was done. So this particular step now, so you can see extract value from this. Now I'm going to try to edit the step. So remember I said a variable has been created automatically. We just need to assign that step now to a variable. So assign to variable. So I'll name this step OTP field. So when I save the variable, so I could specify that I want to extract the entire content of that field. Now, because that is just that element contains just the OTP number, so I could extract the entire. So I could also go on to add some interesting regular expressions to extract much more dynamic values. So now, using the value of this variable now, this is the step where I pasted in the OTP code. So what I just want to do now is to use my variable in the field. So I'm going to edit the step now and come to the text to assign field, and then I'll pick insert variable. Now I'm going to pick from the list of variables. I'm picking the OTP field that I just created some moments ago, so which is a variable created from the test step. So I'll select OTP field, so I can see now the variable that I extracted, I assigned it to the value that I extracted, I assigned it to a variable, and then I'm using that variable in the step where I pasted in the OTP code. So now I'll try to run this test and see if it is successful or not. Oh, we should try to make the email dynamic. So I would also edit this step where I typed in the email so that a different value is used every time I try to create an account so that the platform doesn't tell me email address already exists. So I'll just do this using the insert function. So I could say 0 for this and insert. Now Scandium will generate a different email address for me every time I'm running this test. And the email inbox will still be accessible. Now I could also try to change the name of the account and make it more dynamic. So I could add this and even insert a function that just adds random numbers to this. So this one. So let's add random letters to the name, just so the name is unique and we can continue to use it. So I'll run the test now. So we can observe that a different email address has been used. If we run this test again, another email address will be generated. So we can see that a different OTP has been sent, and now the value of that OTP has been extracted and used in our OTP field, and then the verification process was successful. So, which is why we're able to get to this point, and Scandium says it is successful. So, going back to our list of steps, we can see all steps passed. So, you see, easy peasy. This is how you can extract any kind of value from an email address using Scandium when recording and running your tests. Thank you guys. Bye for now.